The story of Goku Black had ended with the defeat of Zamasu by the hands of Trunks and our heroes, as later on the story of Broly had also concluded with Broly being saved from Gogeta as he lived on to see another day. But what if Goku Black had never died but ran into Broly instead? This is the story of Goku Black vs Broly, created by DBS Nexus on Instagram, which is a short fan manga set within the future timeline involving the events of Goku Black never being killed off and meeting Broly instead, as you will only be able to find this fan manga located on this channel courtesy of DBS Nexus on Instagram, as the story centers itself around a hypothetical involving both Goku Black, Paragus, and Broly. As for many years now, I've been introducing and showcasing various different fan mangas created by the community for the community, so if you would like to check out all the latest and best Dragon Ball fan mangas, then make sure to check the description box and bio down below for all the latest in Dragon Ball fan mangas, including Dragon Ball AF, Dragon Ball X, Beyond Dragon Ball Super, and many others. Then be sure to check out all the Dragon Ball fan mangas listed down below, and if you are new to this channel and are a fan of anime and Dragon Ball, then don't forget to smash that subscribe button and turn on all notifications to never miss a single upload, as we kick off the Beyond Dragon Ball Super Dark Future manga chapter number 1, as the narration goes on to state this story takes place during the time of Goku Black's invasion in the future timeline. Years have passed since Black's brutality on mankind, and the only hope Earth had to defend itself against such a threat had been killed. In his attempt on going back into the past to help his cause in stopping him, future Trunks was killed by Goku Black as Trunks was using the time machine to escape. Goku Black took no pity as he was only using future Trunks to get stronger, raising his battle power to unimaginable heights. It's because of his bloodlust that Goku Black had first killed off the Supreme Kai, which through their connection killed Beerus. As Goku Black began to cleanse the world of all those he deems unworthy, suddenly a huge surge of power sparks as it catches Goku Black's attention. Perplexed as to what this was, Goku Black was taken by surprise, as he thought he had destroyed any threats that could pose a challenge to him. Curious to where this surge of energy may have come from, and more importantly, from whom, Goku Black uses instant transmission to where the power surge originally came from. Meanwhile, back on planet Vampa, Broly and Paragus proceed with their daily training. And after admiring how powerful Broly had become, Goku Black arrives. Puzzled as to how such a mortal could have slipped through his fingers, he welcomes the Saiyans by introducing himself as the God of Gods, and how he was summoned here to purge the universe of primitive creatures. As upon his arrival, Black goes on to state, "I found you," and to think such a huge energy can be felt from all the way out here. I wonder, which one of you was it? I must know. I am the God of Gods, and the only reason why I am here is because your power and ki has summoned me. Death is calling you. As Paragus is stunned that another Saiyan had survived planet Vegeta's destruction, he is angered by Goku Black's arrogance and vows to make him regret threatening their lives. As Broly watches angrily, Paragus commands Broly to attack, in which he does. But prior to doing so, Goku Black had made the insinuation that he is there not only to cleanse the universe of pathetic mortals that do not deserve to exist, but which in turn also includes anybody that can pose a threat to him, which included one of the two in which created such a power surge. And with Paragus commanding Broly to attack while in base form, Goku Black smiles as base Broly attempts to put Black down, but due to Black's experience and difference in power, Goku Black gains the upper hand by beating Broly into the ground, dragging him through the dirt, before further throwing Broly through several mountains and canyons. As Paragus overlooks this, Goku Black proceeds to stomp Broly's face into the dirt as he states, "I sense a great power within you, mortal. It's a shame that such a pathetic creature like yourself bears it." As Black continues to increase the pressure on Broly's face, Broly loses all control and unleashes his rage form, as Paragus calls it perfected Ikari, the humanoid Ozaru, As Black is taken back at Broly's unusual power, Broly turns the tables on Black as he begins to overwhelm Goku Black with a series of attacks. Having a more grounded and assault approach, Broly is shown slamming Goku Black around by gripping his ankle and slamming Goku Black repeatedly, but Goku Black breaks out of Broly's vice grip as he transforms into Super Saiyan Rose, a power that he had acquired through knowledge of God Ki and countless battles against Trunks and other warriors throughout the universe, including Goku's knowledge of Super Saiyan God after his fight against Beerus. As Paragus and Broly look on in shock, Goku Black congratulates Broly on being the first and only mortal to push him this far in battle, promising him that this next engagement will be their last, as Goku Black looks to finish the job against Broly. As Paragus asks Black as to what he had just done, Black further explains that this isn't his body, and how he stole the vessel of the most powerful warrior of the Saiyan race in another timeline before coming here to finish what he had started. The body in which Zamasu had stolen was the body of Son Goku during the Universe 6 vs Universe 7 tournament, and since then has been increasing his powers ever so higher. As the two continue their battle, the difference in power is clear as Goku Black overwhelms Broly with a series of evasive attacks and techniques. As Paragus is baffled of never seeing such power in his life, Goku Black's attacks only seem to anger Broly. As Broly struggles to keep up, Goku Black unleashes a Kamehameha which catches Broly off guard, leveling the entire landscape. As Paragus assumes that his son was killed, within an instant, Goku Black uses instant transmission, gets behind Paragus, and stabs Paragus from behind. As Goku Black goes on to quote, "One pathetic mortal down, one more to go." As Broly struggles to get up from the rubble after enduring such a powerful Kamehameha, he is met with the sight of his father being killed by the hands of Goku Black's energy blade. Enraged and emotionally detached, Broly unleashes a devastating and destructive power as he transforms into Super Saiyan for the very first time. As Goku Black looks on in complete shock and confusion while dropping Paragus' body on the ground, he is then introduced to full-powered Super Saiyan Broly. Goku Black laughs and rejoices that Broly had accomplished such a feat. Broly quickly charges in and begins to beat Goku Black around, and left with no other choice, Goku Black uses his full-power Super Saiyan Rose form as the battle for survival and supremacy begins. As Goku Black further acknowledges Broly's energy by stating this is insane. His ki is rising at an incredible pace. But no matter, you are only a mortal, and it's time we finish this game, Broly. As Goku Black maximizes Super Saiyan Rose, Goku Black wastes no time in rushing towards Broly's direction. Both Goku Black and Broly go toe-to-toe as the battle itself is so intense that it causes the entire planet to shake uncontrollably. Broly fires off incredibly massive energy waves that Goku Black barely deflects as Broly leaps in front of Goku Black and grabs him by the face, which he then proceeds in slamming his head directly behind him into the ground. Goku Black is perplexed that such a mortal had existed that slipped by his fingers. As Goku Black breaks free, the battle intensifies as Black attempts the Kaioken, but before he can finish off the phrase, Broly outmaneuvers Black and prevents him from raising his power, firing multiple energy blasts towards Black's direction, breaking his focus. As Goku Black attempts it yet again, Broly releases a powerful energy blast from his mouth that destroys 1/3 of the entire planet due to the immense pressure and force of the blast. Through the debris, Black is seen injured but frightened at the levels of power that Broly had achieved and fears that if this continues, then Broly will ultimately surpass Black completely. As Broly's rage intensifies, Goku Black attempts to figure out a way on combating Broly without physically engaging with him head on. After realizing that Goku Black stood no chance in hand-to-hand combat, Black resorted in using energy attacks and blasts instead. Broly, however, did not back down as his powers kept increasing, creating concern for Goku Black as he felt Broly's energy swelling. Perplexed and upset that he can't use the Kaioken, Goku Black then begins to use instant transmission as he catches Broly by surprise in using the after image technique as a decoy while using instant transmission to get in front of Broly, and without wasting any more time proceeds to use his energy blade to stab Broly through the chest, successfully piercing through the muscle and tissue. As Broly quivers, coughing up blood, Broly isn't finished, as Goku Black stands before Broly with his energy blade through his chest, laughing at the fact that one of the most powerful mortals he had come across had now faced defeat. Broly proceeds to grab Goku Black by the skull with both hands, and before Goku Black can even react quick enough, Broly snaps Goku Black's neck as the two later drop onto the floor. Broly had successfully killed Black, but at the expense of both his father's life and his. Broly lays there as he powers back down to base form, grasping onto his chest as he begins to fade in and out of consciousness. Broly later closes his eyes with the memory of his father as tears are shed through his eyes as Broly dies on planet Vampa. Life later continues as the remaining mortals throughout the universe begin to rebuild as the manga chapter concludes with the hope for a new beginning. Now, this short story manga was a one and done deal. There is no continuation to this specific manga chapter as it was created by DBS Nexus over on Instagram. What I really enjoyed about this fan manga is seeing Goku Black's perception on Broly and having to assume that he had conquered or already conquered the entire multiverse, not knowing that there are mortals that still exist in certain parts of the universe that could even essentially be more powerful than how Goku Black was, but since Goku Black's arrogance and his perception on the entire world having to be cleansed, Goku Black had already assumed after killing Trunks and the gods that there are no other beings that could stand in Goku Black's way, being that all the competition had already been eradicated. Now, there are no other places in which you will find this fan manga other than this channel and this video right here, and after speaking to the creator and asking more questions about Black and Broly, it was heavily emphasized that this was the first time Goku Black had achieved his Rose powers following the events of learning more about God Ki, learning more about Goku's body, even before even meeting Goku to begin with. In this specific story, by the end, Goku Black had indeed achieved the very power that he had been striving for this whole time, but at the same time ultimately paid the price by having to be killed by a very powerful mortal in the end. Even though the universe was cleansed of some of its most powerful beings, by the end it still gave new hope for those to rise, having to rebuild following the events of Goku Black's destruction. Now, in Tale, this was also the first time that Broly was seen achieving full powered Super Saiyan before, superseding Goku Black, as Goku Black acknowledged that even his own powers were beginning to pale in comparison if he did not do something quickly enough to put Broly down before his own powers were superseded by Broly's ever so growing strength. And the irony by the end is Goku Black wanted to create a utopia to where he only stood at the pinnacle of power, not knowing that there were other beings out there such as Broly that existed that threatened the very position in which Goku Black was sitting in, that led to his demise by the end, which I feel like this was an incredible story and very Broly-esque by the end, to see Broly grab onto Goku Black's skull and snapping his neck as he was being impaled was one of the most beautiful things I've seen or read up on in a fan manga, because it stays true to the Goku Black character and it stays true to the Broly character. Even though Broly is relatively new in the world of Dragon Ball Super as of this recording, it still stays true to the concept of the brutality behind Broly, and seeing that even after by the very end he was tasting defeat, he still somehow managed to dish out one final attack that led the fight into being a draw, which I really did enjoy, and I cannot wait to see what DBS Nexus is going to do next. I really did enjoy the concept of what it would have been like to see Goku Black encounter Broly, but by the end I would like to get your thoughts in the comment section below as to what you all thought of this fan manga and how it ended in having both Broly and Black essentially kill each other by the very end. Thank you all so much for watching, guys. Once more, I really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys enjoyed this fan manga and want to see more similar mangas to this, then make sure you guys smash that subscribe button, smash that like button, and share this video out to everybody you possibly can. Other YouTubers, Facebook groups, Twitter, all over social media, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. If you guys have missed out the previous adaptations for the Dragon Ball Super fan mangas, various different fan mangas and fan stories that I cover on the channel, such as the ones being shown on screen, in which you guys can find each individual fan manga down in the description box below, including the actual fan manga playlist, guys. Thank you all so much for watching once more. Tune back in for the next video, and I'll be seeing each and every single one of you guys down the comment section below. Have a great day, everybody. Peace.
This is the Galactic Emperor of the Universe, and of course I'm here to tell you to subscribe to UnrealEntGaming and all his social media platforms. Also, don't forget to turn on notifications so you can be the first to know every time that he uploads a new video.
Oh, did someone say UnrealEntGaming? Oh my god.
The fuck's up, on? Put on some clothes!
Well, why don't you put on any clothes?
What? I don't need clothes. Jesus Christ, that's huge!